afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Josh Guillory Show. I am your grateful host. And in studio with me, my main man, Jamie Angel.
What's up, my partner?
Yeah.
We're making it through this week.
That's what I'm saying. So, man, happy Thursday. We're broadcasting live from the KPEL studios. Also, go check us out over there at Rumble, man. Rumble, like Rumble in the Jungle. Rumble.com, and go to the Josh Guillory Show. You can check out some of our old content, too. And today, I want to see that chat rocking. Yesterday was pretty good, man. We had some exchanges over there on the Rumble chat. So much to talk about. Where do we start? Oh, yeah. Let's start with your boy.
My boy.
That's your boy.
Who?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Bruh.
Bruh. Rock.
Barack Obama. This dude done, he done lost it.
So if you haven't heard by now, ABC has pulled, ABC and Disney, those capitalists, pesky capitalists, they pulled Jimmy Kimmel Live definitely after his, honestly, just, I don't even have the words, tasteless. Can we just say that?
Tacky.
Yeah, that's probably the nicest way we could say it.
Ignorant.
Yeah. Oh, he's not ignorant on it. He knows. That was
Dumb
purpose.
as you.
Well, it was regarding his death. We're describing his comments on the death of Charlie Kirk. So, a few little facts. Monday's show this week, Kimmel mocked both President Trump and Charlie Kirk's death. Like, pretty disgusting. So, Kimmel claimed the killer was MAGA, big MAGA, even though the intel that's been released publicly, but that's okay. And he accused us conservatives. He accused conservatives of desperately trying to spin it. It's not how I saw it. I don't think that's how most Americans saw it either. He mocked Trump's grieving, calling it childish, and comparing it to a 4-year-old mourning a goldfish. Kimmel also ridiculed Trump for talking about the new White House ballroom while recalling how he learned of Kirk's death. He joked about chandeliers and water slides in the White House, even throwing a little swipe about the Epstein list. An ABC spokesperson confirmed the show will be preempted indefinitely. Now, we talked about this on social media yesterday. There is a wonderful show that we will be glad to do an hour of the Josh Guillory Show. How was he on? 2 hours?
He was on, I want to say it was 10:30 to like midnight or something.
Okay, whatever. We could plug the Josh Guillory Show in there, you know.
Easy.
I'm just trying to get him ratings.
Hey, stay tuned.
But he did set the bar pretty low, so anybody goes in there should have.
Stay tuned. Y'all never know.
Oh,
They might let us on the TV one day.
man, we got some exciting news coming. Not necessarily that, but
Maybe.
All right. So Kimmel's hosted the show since 2003. Even this year, he was nominated for 3 Emmy nominations. So clearly, this is bigger than late night comedy.
Wait.
Yes,
Emmys.
I said it. I know.
Wait, did you watch the Emmys this past Sunday?
Oh, I was front row.
Guess who won that category?
I'm kidding.
Guess who won that category after being nominated 7 times and never winning? All of a sudden, he won.
Oh, Jimmy Kimmel?
No.
Oh, dang.
Stephen Colbert.
Yay!
Enjoy that.
Those things are so, I don't know. I mean, they've kind of.
I mean, they're.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of
vote
more
amongst themselves.
You know, what's the criteria? How woke you can be?
Oh, it's for the cause, Josh. He fought for the cause. He promoted progressive ideals.
I thought he was supposed to be a comedian.
Exactly. I thought he was supposed to be entertaining.
Yeah.
Not just entertaining to a small group of weirdos.
Remember the 90s, man. Leno, Letterman, they had a field day, but they never took it to the, How
about the top 10 reasons why nobody gives a squat about Jimmy Kimmel or Stephen Colbert?
Man, Yeah, exactly. But this is all about a media culture I mean, if you bring it down, this really is about a culture. It's a media culture that thinks mocking a murdered conservative is entertainment. That's what it comes down to. There were plenty of people okay. And believe me, go to my social media page, Josh Guillory. Go to Facebook. Go to my personal page, Josh Guillory. Not Josh West Guillory, Josh Guillory. And go look at some of those comments and please opine.
Well, some of your elected officials, even
Yeah.
school teachers,
Dude.
ambulance drivers.
Man. That's so sick. But the media, man, you got a duty, you know? You know, Kimmel didn't just take a shot at Trump, he mocked grief. That's what networks might have cared about in the past. He mocked the very idea that conservatives could mourn one of their own. I don't think that's comedy. I don't think what he said was comedy, and he's been doing that for quite some time. You know, that's cruelty. Maybe with a little laugh track in there. You can throw one of those in there. But we know the truth. Charlie Kirk was gunned down for his beliefs. His killer's own family admitted he had drifted far from conservative values. Far from it. Yet Kimmel's going to go on national television. He's going to smear millions of Americans, but by calling the murderer MAGA. And like the only human being with a microphone who did that I saw. But that's a lie. It is a blatant lie. It's a lie because you knew the truth or had reason to know the truth. But it's a dangerous one too. Lies like that paint a target on the backs of a whole class of people in a very, very sensitive time. I thought you guys were compassionate on the left. But you were kind. Where we go from unicorns and hugging trees? Give me a good old-fashioned liberal. We'll have a good time. We'll talk about all the things. I'll just listen. I love listening to him.
Bring Mr. Blue Wave on.
Mr. Blue Wave's a conservative, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's a conservative in liberal clothing.
In a liberal party. He ain't a liberal. I like Mr. Blue Wave. I'm telling you, he's conservative. Every issue we do talk about, he's conservative. I'm just saying. But this is a very key note that we can not miss. ABC pulled the show not because they suddenly grew a conscience, but because they understand capitalism. They get it. Advertisers don't want to be tied to this kind of
malarkey.
Yeah, I was gonna say poison. I like your word better. That's what silenced Kimmel. Money, not morals. If you had morals, you wouldn't let this guy go on national TV and do this stuff. You wouldn't let him do that. That's the same network that preaches tolerance. Tolerance, Jamie, tolerance. But has no problem laughing at the death of a conservative. Elitism at its worst. All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show. We are broadcasting live from the KPL studios, also broadcasting live from Rumble, rumble.com. I want to see you over there. You can see us too. Hey, my boy Robert D. Benoit, a typical Jimmy Kimmel live episode runs for about 60 minutes. Okay, bud. Well, here we go. We're going to have to save ABC and Disney. We're going to have to get him a little rating.
I'm just saying, y'all look
Gonna have
for
to give him a
something to
rating.
replace him.
Hey, he set the bar low. That was the time. Anybody goes in there, ratings go up.
Oh, I'm setting the bar high for
No,
us.
for
right now.
us, yes.
We would set the bar.
Yes, but we have such a higher standard. I mean,
Wow.
and our audience expects and deserves that.
And we're learned, and we actually
course.
come with truth and facts, and none of that all craziness.
I'm actually the limited one. I just get to listen to folks and talk every once in a while.
There you go. You know what Jimmy Kimmel ought to done?
What?
It's an interview show, a talk show. Maybe let the people talk.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, you want to right now?
No, I'm saying Jimmy Kimmel
Oh,
should have let the
that's-
people talk instead of him doing so much
Man,
talking.
I tell you what's talking right now, though.
What?
I tell you what's talking right now is, honey, these guys. Man, this has nothing to do with. This has nothing to do with morals.
Nothing at all.
It is all about capitalism, and I love the fact that it's ABC and Disney.
But you do know why they're caving, right? There's some little background. There's more to it.
Talk to me.
There's more to
What
it.
do you know?
There's a little group of stations called Nexstar,
Okay,
right?
all
And they
right.
own several affiliates. Not all ABC, NBC, all of them. You know how that all works.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Nexstar decided that they were going to let the folks at ABC know that they would not be airing Jimmy Kimmel on their stations
Oh,
because he does not align, they say, with their values.
wow.
Now, I'm going to translate that. They are having quite a tough time selling spots
Yeah.
during that time slot. And they are also in
Man.
the midst of, I think, a $6 billion deal with Sinclair Broadcasting to change over some stations. So what they're trying to do is offload all the baggage right now and all the kind of like what happened with Sundance and Paramount with
That's a good
Stephen
point.
Colbert.
That's a great point.
You hit it head on when you said money because all of this has to do with money. Because you know what?
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel's exercising his right of free speech.
Yes. No.
Right?
No emotion here.
I don't think the FCC should get involved. I don't think there should be any of that. But I do think capitalism, like you said, should be at play. And let the folks decide. And if they're not selling ads, drop his ass.
Yeah. This is a commodity, man. This dude, you're right. He has absolutely the right of freedom of speech. 100%. He does not have a right to be a political commentator. He does not have a right to be, you don't have the legal right. You have the legal right enshrined in the Constitution of freedom of speech. Nowhere in the Constitution is the right to be a comedian, the right to be a political commentator. You don't have that right expressly written. Because of our freedom, you do.
Yeah, you got the right to chart your own path.
Absolutely.
You can't just force yourself in front of a TV camera
That's
if
right.
that's not your job.
And here's another thing for all the folks out there. The Constitution protects us from the government. Okay? Doesn't protect the government from us. And it really, for the most part, doesn't protect us from each other. It protects us from the government. That's what it does. Donald Trump said, I'm telling y'all, you owe it to yourself to go to my Facebook page, Josh Guillory, and go look at those comments. I don't know how many people I had to say politely. I try to be polite. Donald Trump didn't take Jimmy Kimmel off the air.
He was a loser. Had poor ratings. He was terrible. She had to go.
Now, trust me, if Donald Trump could have taken him off the air,
He certainly would have.
he would have been off the air. I still love my boy, Still got some checks and balances. That's all right. But yeah, it's like ABC and Disney did this, not Donald J. Trump. And there are so many people that actually believe that.
Mm-hmm. Listen.
My knee hurts. That's Trump.
Donald Trump didn't take not LPB, didn't take PBS or Corporation for Public Broadcasting off the air. He did. He cannot do that unilaterally.
Not gonna do it.
Wouldn't be prudent. But he does have some influence. And the people that support him, which, again, majority of the people who voted for him for president in this past election
Yeah.
have spoken,
Yeah.
and that's the mandate. That's what they want. That's
Exactly.
what we want.
Exactly. But where's the duty? Where's the duty of the network?
To make money.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no.
That'd be shareholders.
Yeah, they do have a duty to that. They do have a duty, but where's their duty to the public? And I'm gonna start our topic for next segment early because it's just needed. So you mentioned the FCC, you mentioned license and things like that. So the FCC chair has been pretty active publicly, especially with all this going on. And I'm usually a big fan of these guys just being very statesmanlike and do the behind the scenes. Publicly, where you need to be transparent, but not being the voice. That's the elected entity should do that. Person, sorry. But he had to say something. I mean, look how many times, how much flack are they getting for Kimmel getting off? And he has and this FCC chair has nothing to do with it. Trump has definitely nothing to do with it. But Chairman Brendan Carr, he went on Hannity. I forgot which night, but you could pull it up if you want to look at the video. Really good, really great. Huh? Last night, good. Last night. All right, so he went on Hannity last night to actually defend ABC affiliate bullying Jimmy Kimmel's show after those very disgraceful remarks about Charlie Kirk's assassination. We covered that earlier. So FCC chair didn't waste no time. He's like, man, look, I got some thoughts on this. Y'all keep saying my boss, my president took this man's freedom of speech. It's nothing but nothing further than the truth. But I like what he had to say. So Carr reminded viewers that broadcast networks like ABC, now follow this, check this out. They operate under licenses with a, quote, public interest obligation, unlike cable outlets. Okay? It's not a cable outlet. This is networks. They have a license. Part of their license is a duty to the public interest. I'm paraphrasing. You can talk to lawyers that are way smarter on this topic than I am that can probably talk days on it. But that's the gist of it.
It's the condition of using the airwaves.
Yes.
Like you want permission to be able to broadcast on these public airwaves, then you got to meet these certain things.
Then we can have a whole show on that maybe. Well, you said public.
Should.
You said public. Why do you have to have a license? Put them there.
Yeah. Well, because somebody has to be able to process them and regulate them if everybody's going to want to be using them.
Oh.
You gotta keep it usable.
So that would be an infringement on a liberty. The question is it justified? And it seems like it is.
It's either
legally,
that or
legally.
Everybody stepping on everybody's liberties because no one would be able to use it.
Yeah. Why do we have roads? For order. I get it. I'm just posing a.
No, but people should be thinking this way because it's not always as simple as what these folks make it out to be.
Here's my signal.
Like, seriously, there's some complexities that go into everything.
Just a little bit. It's all good, though. But I go back to this Chairman Carr. He said, like Nexstar, you mentioned Nexstar, affiliates like that, Sinclair, they acted properly when they cut ties with Kimmel's program, and he called it unprecedented but appropriate. I don't know if it's unprecedented. People have been canned for saying hurtful things.
Yes, Stephen Colbert.
Yeah, yes, but I don't know if it's unprecedented.
But unprecedented that the station groups themselves chose
bottom up.
But I would push back on that. There was a little TV show that came out a few years ago. It was called Lucifer, aired on Fox, the Fox network.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of very, very Christian demographic areas didn't want it, and they kind of boycotted. But long story short, I think they ended up getting it on the air. They just had to play it at like a different time of day. But it wasn't because of what the show said. It was just because they were uncomfortable.
Sounds like the market corrected itself.
It did. And that show went on to be quite successful.
Yeah, it was.
But, this is a little different.
I'd say so.
But still.
That's make-believe. This is real. But
I don't think the FCC should ever get involved in this.
Well, he's not. He's just he just went.
Sharing his thought.
Yeah, and
I
love that the secretary and Trump's cabinet is very professional. I find there's a few that need to watch what they're doing.
PB, fix your jelly.
Let me say this: outside the ones in the media daily, those are you when you do hear from like this secretary. How often do we hear from the FCC chair? Rarely, rarely. I thought this was responsible in it, and he was responsible in his tone too. Got a little heated sometimes, but that's to be expected here. All right, let's take a little break. We'll continue this little topic and hopefully so much more. And my favorite time of the whole show, the phone lines are open 232-1542, 844-766-6607. See you in a bit. Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show, broadcasting live from the KPEL studios. Also broadcasting live from Rumble. I see you over there, guys. Thank y'all. Took a little minute. Appreciate you. Love that chat. It is rocking. I appreciate you guys very, very much, and to our listening audience. And woo, we got some phones lit up. What we talking about? Let's see here. What are we talking about? Oh, yeah, Jimmy Kimmel. Let's go. Who are we going to? Caller, you are live on the Josh Guillory Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from? That's you, caller.
Hey, it's Sean.
Hey, Sean, what's going on, man? What you got?
Hey, man. I went in the rabbit hole of watching liberals lose their mind about getting fired from their jobs, and then I got mad because they're one of them to think that I wanted to know their opinion about everything in life.
Right. Didn't get that move.
So now what they're saying is that this is a free speech issue. No, because you have the right. You have the right to say, hey, I'm a butthole all the time. I do it regularly. But let me tell you something. You're working for independent contractors, like people that own their own businesses. Maybe your morals and values don't align with my company's morals and values, and I don't want you representing my company. So now you are fired.
Woo!
You're fired.
Yeah.
You're fired.
You're fired. Hey, thanks, Sean. Man, good points, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see here. But Sean, to one point here, Disney and ABC absolutely share Jimmy Kimmel's values.
Oh, honey.
Like, let's make no qualms about it.
Every movie they tried to make.
This is truly capitalism. This is truly market. This is the market. This is a financial decision. It has if morals was if they disagreed with morals, him and Colbert and all those guys would have, because it's one thing to disagree. It's another thing to to deceive and be dishonest and
to push on people. You remember that Lightyear movie, the new Toy Story movie about Buzz Lightyear?
Yes.
Well, they had to put a gay relationship in there, and they had to make one of them a gay character, because kids need to know all that. And then, they just
talking about
Disney, like the Snow White movie. They had to make all them dwarves ethnic, different ethnicities, because it was racist.
Take the examples out. You're saying they're caving to woke ideology.
Yeah, I'm just proving your point that Disney 100% aligns with Kimmel.
A little too much leaning to the PC crowd. Got it.
Yeah.
We're going to Mr. Bobby.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Bobby, what's up, Mr. Bobby? Say some truth, baby.
Yeah, you know that fella Kimball. I don't know if I should wind my ass or scratch my watch with him.
Mr. Bobby.
Here you go. Here's a guy that's super rich, probably worth a couple $100 million, but he's still a complete idiot.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
The stockholders can't. It's a public trade company.
Absolutely.
He didn't even look up see what he was making a year with his bonus. I mean, the thing about it is we can't get away from CBS or ABC because we're tied to the satellite and the cable unless we disconnect the whole damn thing. I'm out.
Yeah, Mr. Bob. Thank you. Yeah, he's right. Unless you just totally disconnect what he's saying. All right, where are we going to? Justin, what's up, Justin?
Oh, not too much. So my thing is, here's my, and I'm not saying that Jimmy Kimmel is right or Ilhan Omar, but my question is, why is the punishment the same? Because you have that gets fired, but Brian Kilmeade is allowed to go on the air and say that the homeless and the mental should be executed in the street, and he gets away with just an apology. Just the same as Ilhan Omar said some things, and then you have Clay Higgins and Mike Johnson and Ted Cruz that could say some horrific things, and they get away with just an apology. Where's the fairness in that?
Jamie has some points, but I have the honest answer. Okay, you're just gonna be honest too. They're still making money, and they're gonna do everything they can to keep their cash cow going. And Kimmel is not making ABC and Disney money, so they're not. This has nothing to do with political ideology. This has nothing to do with people's feelings. This has nothing to do with emotion. This is money, 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 money.
Absolutely. And few stark differences between Brian Kilmeade and Jimmy Kimmel. One, Brian Kilmeade had more to say than just what they are taking that he said. Put it in context, and he was making specific reference. I know he said it poorly. He was making specific reference to that gentleman who killed the, not a gentleman, that a-hole, that young lady.
Coward. Yeah, coward.
And one thing Kilmeade did was he came out and apologized almost immediately.
Yeah.
Kimmel's not sorry for what he said. Kimmel wholeheartedly believes what he said was the truth. It's his truth. Yeah. He's not going to apologize. Therefore, he's not going he's not going back on air.
He's got, look, freedom of speech.
Now, he will be back. I almost guarantee it. He'll be back on ABC soon as that deal is done.
Okay.
Between Sinclair and next.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. We'll see.
If that happens, that they did say suspend indefinitely. So it's not terminate, suspend. All right, who we going to?
We are going to Randall.
Randall, what's up, Randall? What you got today, my man?
Hey, guys. Oh, man, I mean, I cried last night hearing about Jimmy Kimmel. I'm one of his 8 audience members.
One of his 8?
So one of his 8 people who watch him.
So you were really upset by that?
But hey, you know what? When what's that guy, Tucker Carlson, when he got fired? Well, Jimmy Kimmel almost did a happy dance on that. You know, about him getting fired. So what goes around comes around.
They act like this has never happened before. Like no one's ever been fired for. Yes, it has happened. Tucker Carlson, Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Didn't O'Reilly get? Or
O'Reilly?
He was kind of me too, maybe. I don't know, but no, it happens.
Man, look, but this is a monetary decision. This is a business decision. But you think he's going to be back on?
No doubt.
Ooh, man. Hey, probably. What y'all think? Y'all think Jimmy Kimmel's coming back on? Should he? Come on now. Come on.
I bet Warren's a big fan.
Let's see here. Who we going to? Warren. Bring some truth, Warren. Bring the heat, baby.
I think the CIA has already started the Civil War again. That's what I think. And they got everybody stepping and fetching. You know, if you looked at the woman that was killed at the Capitol, she was shot in the neck, and then Charlie was shot in the neck so they could show it on TV and use it as propaganda. And I see the CIA all the way. You know, the number one commodity in Louisiana now is racketeering. We used to be the sportsman's paradise. Now we're the swindler's paradise. And these people want to put the world's largest carbon capture project into Baton Rouge, where they can not just run the South. They want to run the whole world because no ship can go up and down with food. When you got carbon in the air, the engines won't run. Thank you, Josh.
Wow. Hey,
Warren. He's got this all thought out.
Hey, look, I will say on the carbon capture, he made his comments on the first part, and everyone heard it. Appreciate the passion as always, man. That carbon capture stuff, but I still, it was confusing. Well, it's not that it's confusing; a very easy concept. What was confusing is
still confusing.
What was confusing is the people that were pushing it. Let's go to this caller. All right, caller, you were live on the Guillory show. What is your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Josh.
Yes, that's you. What you got?
Josh, they fired Kimmel because of this. Nobody wants to go with the local station and do any kind of advertisement, and not because his ratings suck.
Yeah.
And people don't believe in his morals and values. Don't necessarily. They might go with CBS, but CBS's don't go with them people like the CBS in Lafayette, the CBS in different stations, the affiliates. That's why they fired him, because them people don't want him on their stations no more. Not that CBS don't want him. All these other little stations, these little CBS's don't want him.
Man.
That's what happened.
Ooh.
It's about free speech.
Exactly.
Everybody got free speech, but you got to follow the rules. You got to follow the rules.
A very good call. Thank you so much.
Hey, look, everybody, some people want to, you and Josh get on there. Y'all say some crazies. But guess what?
I bring truth.
We bring truth.
If you think truth is crazy, I can't help that. Keep going.
Look, people listen to our truth. They like it. Like the difference between us and Kimmel is people like us. They like our show.
I bring this show. I'm so sorry, guys. I sit down here. That value meter just keeps going down. Keep talking, Jamie. We need our ratings to go up. Actually, we need more callers. Make our ratings go up. We're already number one, though.
Right.
All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show, broadcasting live from the KPEL studios here in Acadiana, Louisiana, for our folks outside of Louisiana, and we appreciate you. Rumble.com, go to rumble.com, look up the Josh Guillory Show, get on those chats, man. Let's see here, man. We got our usual Liberty Lover 96, Joe Biden's lost memory. He says, carbon capture, I love me some Green New Deal, Joe Biden.
Smoking some Green New Deals.
I just, like I said, very easy concept in theory, I would imagine, but that's not what had me puzzled. What had me puzzled was the people that were pushing it and still are pushing it. But you know who knows?
Norm.
From Poche Bridge. Where you at, Norm? What's up, buddy?
Hey, I'm here. Listen, let me tell you something. I have to apologize to the world. Before my boy got shot, he was just another talking head to me, okay?
All right.
But everything he says, I'm all in with it. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen next.
Jimmy,
talk to me.
What do you think? You heard Norm's comment, and I didn't because my head's phone. What you got? I'm so sorry, Norm. And I don't want to make him repeat it because, that's not fair.
Norm, give Josh the Cliff Notes, would you?
Yeah.
So I want to be an astronaut, but I'm not that dumb. But all I can say is I'm very sorry this guy. My religion tells me when somebody gets killed, it's a sadness. And it's a sadness.
Yeah.
Okay? But all this stuff about, it's crazy. It's the world. I used to work with a guy in Poche Bridge, and he said, it's a sick world. It's a good thing he's dead, because if what's going on now would have killed him.
Oof.
Okay?
Oof. Oof. Yep. Norm, we love you, Norm. Thanks, buddy. Let's go to Jerry. Jerry, bring some common sense, my man. What you got?
I think, everybody says, hey, we have freedom of speech and all of these rights and everything else. We have a right to go to the grocery store without getting robbed. We have a right to go, if we want to go to New Orleans and not get shot trying to park.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But whenever you say something, you have the right to say that, but you also have the right for what's going to come your way when you do say it. And I don't condone what happened to Sean, but he said what he wanted to say, and he believed in what he said, and he died because of what he said. In the back of his mind, he knew that this one's going to happen. So later one day, I know that people say, well, that's not the case. I think that anybody that has that much conviction and truth in them, there's always going to be one crazy that's going to go beyond the pale and do what happened. So you don't have to hold back, but just be prepared when you have that liberty to say whatever you want. Something might come back away. And the same thing happened with Jimmy Kimmel. He got to say what he wanted, but now he gets the repercussions of that. It might not bullet is going to be just as strong. Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Jerry. Appreciate it. Some takeaways that I think we can all take away that can help. So we got to balance this. Yeah, we always want to be cautious of our words, something that we've all failed at in the past, just to be responsible with our words. But by all means, we should not, and I don't think Jerry's saying this, but none of us should walk in fear. None of us should speak in fear. Just speak truth. Anything that's not true is untrue.
There you go with that deep stuff again.
It's either true or not. It's not hard. Like, truth is easy. Look how hard untruth is. Look how chaotic untruth is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why government might be so chaotic. You got a bunch of untruths all over the place.
Known knowns and known unknowns. Hey, we got Boomer and Scott.
What up, Boom?
Not a fan, but right anyway.
Hey, I appreciate Boom.
Says, like I said.
Why do you say he's not a fan? He just has a different of opinion. That's okay.
Well, he just doesn't sound like a fan. But says, like I said, this AM, Trump will be on late night peddling his stuff. His bourbon, his shoes, his watches, his cologne. Smells like a winner.
Boom, is he talk? I know it's an app chat, but is he talking about after his term? Like Trump's going to go?
Oh, he's going to take over the late night spot.
Yeah.
Hey,
there's already someone in front of you.
Billy Mays. You remember Billy Mays here?
Yeah.
For ShamWow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kill Switch says, "Good afternoon, gentlemen. Howard Cosell was fired for saying something taken out of context. Speech is not illegal, but does have financial and personal repercussions."
And that's really what Jerry was saying on the phone. Okay.
And then Chad reminded us of Don Imus, and he had some choice descriptors for the Rikers female basketball team.
What'd he say?
I'm not gonna repeat it.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to offend anybody.
Oh.
He reared their hair, and
What did he say?
I'm not saying it.
Oh, that's bull.
Because somebody's gonna just tune into the last minute, and they're like, "Oh, Angel, you heard Jimmy Angel said that."
You and Janet.
I'm offended, and then I'm gonna get canceled.
I
ain't trying to get
you
Kimmel.
for truth.
Ain't Kimmeling me. Just Kimmeling around here.
So we got half a minute left in this segment. Anything pop up on your, in your day to day? Anything not like anything at all stand out?
All right, Hillary Clinton's writing a book.
I know.
Calling people fascist.
Okay, so 1 week. Here we are.
That's gonna help.
You're right. 1 week after Charlie Kirk's assassinated, they killed Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
They put fascist on the damn cartridge.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, tone deaf. Hillary, Secretary Clinton.
They must be low on money.
There's
Writing
one.
a book.
Hey, Bill may be low on testosterone now, but they ain't low on money. No, that didn't land?
No.
Stick around. We'll be right back. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to hour number 2 of the Josh Guillory Show. I remain your grateful host, and in studio with me still, my main man, Jamie Angel.
Here I am. It's Thursday.
The whole day. Friday Eve. It's Friday Eve.
Friday, Junior.
We're broadcasting live over there at Rumble, rumble.com. I see you over there, and I certainly appreciate you. Look at that, huh? All right, thank you so much. Rumble.com, look for the Josh Guillory Show. Very easy to find. We're easy to find. So, I've been waiting to cover this little one. This is interesting.
He wasn't ready.
Right? So, this is over Fox News. Former Vice President Kamala Harris is saying that, or is back in the spotlight with an excerpt from her upcoming book. And, guys, it's, how do I say it? It's something else.
You say Kamala Harris?
Yeah. Wait, is she in the studio?
I want to talk to you.
Yeah, that lady. So, former Vice President Kamala Harris is back in the spotlight with an excerpt from her book.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Yep.
You gonna read it to me?
Yeah, word. Actually, I do. Actually, I do the voiceover in her book.
Lord.
Yeah, I have to, and I have to improv sometimes.
Yeah, well, you get tongue tied, you know. Blah, blah, blah.
So she admits. Now, listen to this now. She admits her first choice for running mate in 2024. Was not good old Tim Walz, tire burning Walz. She said she wasn't going to pick him.
I love the smell of freedom.
Her first choice, Pete Buttigieg. I'm just saying, Pete Buttigieg. Mayor Pete. Mayor Pete.
South Bend, Indiana.
Mayor Pete.
Home of Notre Dame University.
Yes. He likes to ride bikes. Well, but he likes to
Home
drive.
of Touchdown Jesus.
Yeah. You know, he likes to put the bike in the back and then drive it to the spot, get in the bike and take a picture.
That's why he was the director of Secretary of Transportation, because he used multiple forms of transportation to get to his bike ride.
Oh, that's a good criteria.
I mean,
yeah, same. Well, she says she would not have picked good old huckleberry loving, tire burning, doesn't know what he wants to be, which crowd, Tim Walz.
Nobody would have picked him.
We didn't even know who he was.
What the hell are you talking about, lady? Man, talking about I'm a tuna fish mayonnaise loving man. Get out of here.
You all want to know the most awkward?
So down to earth.
It was so awkward. I almost feel bad for Vice President Harris, former Vice President. I'm serious. It was so awkward watching her pretend that Tim Walz was cool and that Joe Biden was okay. It was like you had 4 years of just her such awkwardness, and then her own,
She's awkward with all. She didn't like any of. Oh, we did it, Joe. Man, get out of here.
That was obnoxious.
Remember he was in his basement.
She's
on the phone. We did it, Joe.
What do you think he said?
We did it.
No,
we did. What we do?
Who is this? Who is this?
Russia?
Jill, who's that lady?
What did Hunter do this time?
Is that his principal again?
What? He got a stripper? What?
Oh, man. Jeez.
Oh, you heard the Bidens are broke?
No.
That's what they said.
Bidens are broke?
Yeah, they're not getting all the speaking gigs he thought.
Oh, that's true. Big guy, but the big guy was taken care of, huh? Oh.
They spent that on all them train rides.
Oh, man. So, Harris writes that Buttigieg was at the top of her list because she thought he could communicate liberal arguments in ways conservatives might actually listen. Basically, we dumb.
We got breaking news.
What?
MSNBC.
Okay.
Senate House Democrats announced legislation to protect free speech. They're planning on holding hearings with ABC and the FCC to discuss. Like, man, stay in your lane.
Well, okay. Let's just
let's break that.
That's worth a pause. That's worth a pause. Democrats. I know this is hard. There is this thing called the Constitution. I got it, but I'm going to make it easy. Go to the amendments and go look at the first one. Now, you got to go like 4 clauses down, I believe. But there's this thing that already protects freedom of speech. Did you know that? Did you know that?
I am befuddled.
Oh, this is all politics.
Man, so
It's so dumb.
when I was
Hey,
doing
balance the budget.
when I was doing the morning show here,
Yeah.
and they made some cuts, and I was how come y'all didn't hold no hearings and investigations about
That's all right, buddy. We picked you up full time.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but where was Jamie's vigil?
Like,
Yeah.
I'm offended.
Yeah, man. You got the wrong beliefs. If you were, man, you should have been. See, if you were liberal, you'd be protected.
A black liberal.
You are.
I'm serious. There would have been outrage.
You think so?
Well,
So you'd have the double. You'd have the minority.
Mhm.
And okay.
Or gay.
What? Come on now. He's not a gay. All right. So she says she loved one back to Harris. Harris says she loved working with him. Pete, that is. Boy.
I'm not saying nothing.
I don't even know. I'm not looking at you. I'm kidding.
I didn't say nothing.
But she and her husband were close with Pete and with Chasten. Chasten? That's his husband.
Oh.
That's his spouse. They were married. But in her words, she worried America couldn't handle the ticket. A woman, a black woman, married to a Jewish man, paired with a gay man. Man, okay. So, one, she said we're dumb, so we needed Pete to be the whisperer. We needed him to be the liberal whisperer. I'm so glad she's not our vice president. What an arrogant. She believes this, by the way.
She just admitted that her husband was a political liability.
That's true too.
She just straight up.
But how arrogant of a statement. How arrogant of a statement. We can't handle it. I mean, we have elected people in minorities before, and believe it or not, and this you really do need to listen to this, Madam Vice President. The demographics are switching, and there are plenty of African American and Hispanics Americans that are registered proudly as Republicans and are winning elections as such.
And gay Americans.
Absolutely. Oh, you're gonna play makeup now. I get it.
No, but it's the truth. You know my thing. Look, love is love.
Oh, we don't have to go there.
Love is love.
Whoa, we
Just
digging.
don't push it on
We're
me.
digging it.
Look.
Let that go.
Listen, she's right.
Okay.
We weren't ready.
Man.
Because we
So
weren't ready
arrogant.
for them to continue destroying our economy. That's what we weren't ready for, lady.
Yeah, exactly. Once again, it's always an excuse. It's always an excuse. It's always the other person's problem or fault or whatever. Anyway, guys, stick around. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show, broadcasting live from Rumble, rumble.com. Look up the Josh Guillory Show. Certainly appreciate that. Robert, you better behave on that. That app chat on.
Oh, my word!
On Rumble, it's getting heated.
He's referring to that Jerry Brown.
I don't know what he's talking. I think he's a football player.
Yeah,
he said
somebody's
somebody,
knee pads.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that Martha Jeans? I don't know. You saw what she wore the other day, huh?
No, stop.
I'm just saying, she went to that high school game for about 2 minutes until they kicked her out.
Martha Jean. Well, because she keeps sneaking her boot. Like
I know.
I'm like, Martha Jean, you cannot bring alcohol to a high school football game.
I've never seen a person get so many warnings.
She walked in, no kidding you, a few weeks ago. It was the Kiwanis Jamboree. She had one of them hard hats on with the two things where you can put a can with the straws. I'm like, Martha Jean.
At the high school jamboree?
She's like, I see that on the TV all the time, people wearing that to the games. I was like, to a high school football game, Martha Jean? No sense, man. No sense.
All right, so we're moving on. Let's move past old Mayor Pete here.
Oh, we're done?
Oh, you want to keep at it?
No.
All right. I mean, hey, look, Mayor Pete, he was in the news. Now he's not in the news. He's back in the news. He was going to be VP, but I thought that was very arrogant.
What I don't get.
What?
And listening to the Eric Erickson show before this one, he brought this up. It's a good point. They don't like each other.
Pete
Harris and Pete don't. Well, remember they ran against each other for president.
but
and
he towed the line, man.
But they're not fans of each other. It's my understanding that their groups don't like each other very much at all.
Well, that's probably a little catty stuff going on.
Competing divas over there.
Man, for real. Hey, but Pete towed the line when it came. I mean, I think he was bidding for Secretary of State. That was my.
Can you imagine?
What? That's Mayor Pete, man. Mayor Pete's so likable.
What's his? I'm sure.
Mayor Pete.
Putin would have loved him.
Yeah, oh, come here.
We must talk.
Mayor Pete was what I'm saying. He's likable. Now Pete Buttigieg, I don't know, it's a different guy. But when Mayor Pete was running for president, hey man.
What do you think about retired Pete?
Small town in Indiana
with the beard.
What?
Retired Pete with the beard. What do you think of that one?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh.
I haven't kept up. Apparently, I have not kept up with Pete as much as you have.
I will say this. You have managed to grow in a beard much better than he has. I was worried at first.
Me too.
Yeah, good job.
The Chia Pet was out in full force, baby. When we stood the course. Thanks for the encouragement. Sometimes I was like in the fetal position over there in the studio in the corner.
I wish you would have stuck with the hair, man.
Yeah, with the faux hawk. I was rocking it. Listen, I owned it. I owned it.
People listening like, what?
Can y'all talk about something else?
Go on Rumble. Give us a like and a follow. You'll see.
Yeah, man. I want to hear you. All right. Hey.
Martha Jean for late night host.
I'm in. I'm in. Y'all better have that bleep button ready, ABC.
Crazy key.
Y'all better.
We cannot let her on the.
I'm in.
Why you think y'all have never heard her on the air? Well, one, you wouldn't be able to understand a word coming out of her toothless mouth. Well, I'm sorry, she's got a couple. And two, I don't think it's English that she is speaking. It's like some West Virginia, Montucky, Arkansas. Yeah, it's bad.
Oh man, Joe Biden's lost memory. Pete could negotiate with Hamas. He was a bridge builder. Man, come on.
They get it because transportation.
Trust me. All right, guys. Over the next couple months, man, definitely tune in. I'm so excited. We're going to be giving away a lot of stuff.
Starting next week, tune in.
Giving away. Giveaways.
Giving away starting next week. We're going to give away an American flag.
American.
Yep, you can screw that thing right to your house, put your flag up.
Show our American pride.
That's right.
Support of our wonderful country. Yes. Okay, I'm going to start a topic. We'll carry it over to the next segment. Hey, rates dropped. Rates dropped.
That's the closing bell.
I'll tell you, there's a lot of folks at Guillory and Barnhill Title and a whole bunch of title companies, a whole bunch of real estate folks, a whole bunch of developers, a whole bunch of people that are happy. See that cheap plug? That was so cheap.
That Guillory and Barnhill Title.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
Anybody, y'all buying a house? Call us.
So the Federal Reserve who's been on there a little heat lately and scrutiny. Maybe we could have lowered rates if we would have postponed that remodel.
Pitiful Jerome. Oh, you're talking about the
$2.5 billion renovation to the Federal Reserve building.
Pitiful Jerome Powell, Little J. That's what I call him because he's no good.
All right, so the Fed lowered its benchmark rate from 4.25 to 4.5 down to 4 to 4.25. So that's 25% drop. That's a quarter drop. That's great. Good. We need two more. We need two more of those. But this is a wonderful step. Wonderful step
Now, before somebody
in the right
corrects
direction.
you,
Yo.
not 25 basis points.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Freaking people out here. Because you know somebody's going to call it, as a matter of fact, Josh, it's not 25%.
It's 25 basis points. I apologize.
Point,
yeah.
0.25%.
Yeah. You drop it 25%, it's a little different.
Hey, I'd be buying everything. How much they want for the station?
So officials penciled in 2 more cuts for 2025, yes, but only 1 in 2026. I would not get too alarmed over that. It's still early for that, but that's a good sign. So markets, I'm not an economic expert, but markets like stability and markets like to be able to predict. And people that navigate and businesses, companies with business interests that navigate through the market need that stability. So the Fed openly saying this is what, not only this is what we're going to do right now, okay, a quarter right now, but 2 more expected this year, another drop in 2026. So that's also a very methodical approach. Markets, remember, you don't want to jump around too fast, too early. I don't think too many people would have been upset if we would have dropped them a little earlier, but you know,
Might have started to see a lot more run up in the boom in the economy.
Yep. Currently, inflation still above target. Their preferred gauge, which is the PCE, is expected to be 3% this year, not the 2% that they want, but not bad. Powell said the labor market is softening. This is something. This is really, this kind of frustrates me a little bit. So Jerome Powell, little J, he's saying the markets are softening. Now and here's why. With new grads struggling to find jobs. Well, stop getting sociology degrees, no offense.
Bruh. Little J-Bone doesn't know what he's talking about. That's why he's on his way out. Listen, there was a point where they couldn't find enough workers for jobs.
I know, man.
Not too long ago. So stop with that. And two, it's not a soft job market. They just can't seem to get the numbers right after all these years.
Yeah.
And they're finally correcting them. So y'all pump the brakes on all that. Just be happy with the cut.
I just think their performance as a whole, the Federal Reserve, has just been so poor.
Abysmal.
It's just so poor, But him saying due to grads struggling to find jobs, give me a break. Give me a break. And he stressed that the Fed is now more worried about jobs than about inflation. Well, why don't you stop fighting Trump so much on his economic agenda and actually help him create jobs? And why is it? I'm serious, to my Democrat friends out there, everybody, why is it Trump's the only one fighting for actual Americans to get American jobs? Why is it? Why is Jerome Powell always fighting? Why are the Democrats fighting? Why are Republican elites fighting him? Why?
Why?
Yeah. Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show, broadcasting live from the KPEL studios, also broadcasting live on Rumble. Go check out rumble.com, man. Look up the Josh Guillory Show, and you can give us a little chat. Chat is pretty hot and heavy right there, man. Oh, hey. All right, what you got?
Oh, nothing. I was just
tapping. You were just ready. You were ready.
Ready.
Okay. Hey, do you think there would have ever been a point where maybe like Mayor Pete and Vice President Harris under their dual ticket ever like, because there's going to be some diva moments, okay? Could we have like a little cat moment on film, you think? Like
some hair pulling?
Yeah, like I'm talking straight up gangster. Like they think they're off the stage, you know what I'm saying? And it's like,
the earrings out?
Yeah, absolutely. She's coming off like, let's go. Now,
who's winning? My purse.
Who's winning that fight? A physical fight, who's winning that fight?
Oh, Kamala.
Absolutely. Not even in question.
Because, you know, every once in a while she tries to bring out
man.
Even though she was like raised in
a
upper class.
No, I can, guys, don't take this the wrong way. Oof, I'm going to take some heat from this. I can see crazy.
Bruh. The whole world saw crazy.
I can see a little crazy.
We have to encourage everyone to spread their wings so dreams can fly.
I'm just saying. I'm basing my analysis here, my fight analysis, on the way that he rode a bike.
Man, I must have missed the bike thing.
I'm just saying. Hey, that's all I got to measure on. Okay? So phone lines are open. Guys, 232-1542, 844-766-6607. All right, let's go to Renee. Renee is wide open. All right, Renee, what you got?
I want to say Armin could have got what he wanted to say with them women's hair as long as he had a rap song and a bunch of stupid urban interjections and some stupid music. Should have made a rap song. And I'm upset that the universities are using my hard-earned tax money to pump out radicals to go shooting people. I mean, them straight bullets might hit me too.
Hey, you know, and look, when I first heard, well, I'll go to the calls. I want to sidetrack this here. Let's see here. Who do we got here? Caller, you're live on the Josh Guillory Show. What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Something Wrong.
Something Wrong. What's up?
Yeah, I like your analogy about Buttigieg and Kamala fighting.
You think I'm on it?
Even more, I think it'd be more interesting Michael Obama or Michelle.
Oh, come on.
Sounds like Jamie Guillory.
Oh, man, you been talking to my wife?
Hey, that'd be cool, right? I mean, let's see which one's got it.
It'd be something. Thanks, Mr. Wong.
All right. I love when he calls it.
He said that, oh, man.
We're good.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's go to Warren. Warren, what you got, Warren?
Just when I was unburdened from what past has been by quart malt liquor drinking has been, y'all had to bring her. I wonder if Kamala Harris got elected, would she been the first president that was a Crown agent? I wonder if anybody has any knowledge that we ever had elected a British Crown agent before. And also, if you look at it, the intercoastal waterway goes east and west, Mississippi virtually north and south, but it fingers off left and right. So you shut down everything. The breadbasket of the world comes right through Baton Rouge. The fuel's there. You shut it all down. Thank you, Josh.
Interesting note on that. That was a lot he said at the end. If you can catch that, that was all right, Warren. You know we love when you call in. Big Chris in the what?
I just caught the first part when he's saying he lost me after.
Oh no, he was getting on it, baby. What you got, Big Chris? Bring some truth, my man.
Well, I'd say I have to go with Michelle Obama because she's been with Barracks behind for a while, and she's a lot bigger than Kamala and Buttigieg.
So you're throwing it. Wow. So First Lady Obama walks in.
Oh, she's a beast. She'd whip them all.
Like she's like,
oh yeah,
child, please.
One-handed.
What?
One hand tied behind her back.
Barry's got great hair. He's been shopping around for a while. He's been under stress.
Big Chris. Big Chris.
No, look, First Lady Obama was, for all it's like, she's in great shape. She's just, yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go.
She's
You keeping up with her?
I don't like her views, but I don't know. I'm just trying to be
no
nice.
Exchange rates.
After early.
Hey, thanks, Big Chris. You know we love you, baby. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I'm glad to get some more analysis on some fight analysis. You never know. You know, that might come in handy. You know, you can bet on anything these days, and that might be one day.
Celebrity death.
Oh, my gosh. We remember that. Oh, man. All right, so let's go back to the rates dropping, because this is big, man. And it hit the headlines, but this is where the headlines miss the big picture, and it's pretty big. A rate cut means money is a little easier to borrow. And if you're just tuning in, the Fed dropped the interest rates 25 basis points, scheduled to do 2 more drops this year, 1 more early 2026. That is good news, and it's good for home buyers. You know, if you're able to borrow money responsibly, there's checks and balances. Good for small businesses for sure. Good for job seekers. Remember jobs? And I thought it was so funny that Jerome Powell chose to say jobs. When I first saw that, when he said it's because of new grads couldn't find jobs, I'm like, you're the reason. You're the one of the reasons. You're making it so hard for small businesses to employ. You know? So good for all those guys.
Good for them all.
But the real story isn't the cut. It's the fight over where America's economy goes next. President Trump's tariffs are part of the backdrop here. And I haven't seen that be part of the discussion. CNN's talking about tariffs right now, but not in this regard. Now, Powell admitted, Little J, Powell admitted, that's your name, man.
Little J.
So Powell admitted that the inflation bump is smaller than expected. Well, no joke. I mean, you and CNN and all the others pretty much said the sky was falling, that we're a bunch of morons and idiots and all the things in your elite ivory tower. So let me translate, though, Mr. Powell's words. Trump's trade war is doing less harm than the globalists claim it would. And that's important. That's very important. Because when Trump says that we can rebuild American industry, protect workers, and still control prices, the data now is proving him right. Objectivity helps. The other story here is credibility. You know, the Fed always wants to look independent. Always. Did they independently pay for that $2.5 billion renovation?
Yeah. Wait, they're not independent?
Oh, they're independent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, did they independently buy the $2.5 billion renovation or pay for it?
They independently spend our money?
Yeah, exactly.
Or they spent the money they had in the bank? Do they have to be appropriated by Congress, though, right?
Yeah. Any appropriation. Yeah.
So independent, but they still rely
on
it.
We're crazy. Independent.
There's no independent.
No way.
Like the CDC's independent.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on now.
Well, we can say this, though. It's not operating in a vacuum. We can say that. We can say it's not operating in a vacuum. People are out there trying to buy groceries, start a business, send a kid to college. And they've been hammered by years of reckless spending under our previous president, then whiplashed by high interest rates, like a ping pong. It's been nothing but instability for a few years now. But now, and you got to give credit to Trump on this, objectively, the pressure is on Powell to stop playing these little games and actually do his job. Balance growth inflation without stalling the recovery. If you're not going to help, at least don't hurt. And that's what he's doing. Now, let's go to my buddy here, because I'm telling you, he's going to bring me something that puts a smile on my face. What's up, Mr. Blue Wave?
Not much. He is a freaking weasel. Henny Panny is a weasel for taking Jimmy Kimmel off the air.
Oh.
And Stephen Colbert. And he's the cause of it to get Trump to do it.
How did it? No, ABC did.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Blue Wave.
He's not arguing today. But he's so wrong.
Oh, I appreciate you, Mr. Blue Wave. Yeah, look, we disagree on that, but that's okay. That's okay. He don't like Hannity, though.
Well, he doesn't have to like Hannity, but at least say some truth. I mean, Kimmel was let go before Hannity even opened his mouth about it.
Of course. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So let's take an early little break. I can't. So take a little break here, guys. We're going to pick this up. Phone lines are going to stay open, 232-1542, 844-766-6607. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere. the Josh Guillory Show. We got them phone lines open still. 232-1542, 844-766-6607 if you're outside of the Acadiana area. We're broadcasting live, guys, over at the KPEL Studios here in Lafayette, Louisiana, and also our fun and happy place, Rumble.com. Go check us out over there, man. Rumble.com. Look up the Josh Guillory Show, and we are good to go.
We got to give a shout out to Burn.
Burn it, Burn!
Drive careful, Burn.
Oh, we love you, Burn. Burn, man, you got to come back in the show and do a show with us. We have fun.
Hey, and Big Nut and Brobridge. I hopefully not the same Big Nut that was beat up, in D.C. That the Elon Musk.
You talking about Big Balls?
I'm sorry, that's Big Balls. That's the little that's before.
You better get them nick. Hey,
anyway, Big
we
Nut.
got our nicknames right.
Big Nut from Brobridge. Of course, it's from Brobridge. Michelle was packing, talking about Mitchell Obama.
Man, come on,
Michelle Obama.
Come on, that ain't nice.
Very nice lady.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Never met her.
Never
met her.
Me either.
All right, man, we talked about so much today, guys. Open up the phone lines again. You guys have been great, man. Our audience, wonderful calls. Thank you for making the show what it is. And to our chat guys over there at Rumble, thank you so much. So we talked about Jimmy Kimmel earlier, if you didn't catch that. So Jimmy Kimmel Live, the show at night and evening over on ABC, was suspended indefinitely. Not canceled, not terminated. Suspended indefinitely. A lot of calls for it to be canceled. May end up being canceled. May end up being back on the air.
I think they should have had Regis and Kathy Lee at the. I love me some Regis and Kathy Lee back in the day. Looking Gelman, what? And look,
you were on the screen. That was your thing.
That was my thing. And look, Regis, they never got political. They talk a little bit, but they
Regis, such a classy man.
Reg, man, miss that guy.
Yeah, it's such a classy man.
And it's live with Kelly and Mark. Kelly and her husband Mark.
Oh, okay.
Mark Consuelos.
Oh, is it good?
I mean, it's no. If I were like a middle-aged housewife, maybe. I don't know. I don't mean that to be ugly, but I mean, I don't sit at home watching talk TV during the day.
Yeah, we're going to save this one. That's good. So, Jimmy Kimmel, man, mocked Trump's morning, said horrific things about Charlie Kirk's assassination. Basically, the normal, insulting MAGA, insulting people that are conservative, insulting Trump. And really just very distasteful, very distasteful. And that decision from ABC and Disney had nothing to do with morals. It had nothing to do with showing him a lesser or punishing him or whatnot. It's about capitalism. They understand the market. They understand free trade. Yes, this is free trade, not a good example. I apologize. Not a horrible example, actually.
Free market.
Free market, yeah. Free market.
Free enterprise.
They are driven by dollars, not by our morality. So, and then we had, of course, the great announcement here, not breaking on the Josh Guillory Show, but very important. Pete Buttigieg would have been Vice President Harris's first choice as vice president. Well, then why didn't you pick him? Because we weren't ready. We couldn't handle it. Gosh, you're arrogant.
She also said, because I'm married to a Jew and it's a bad look.
Wow. Yeah. What?
Insanity.
I can't
believe it's insanity.
Now, the real discussion earlier came from pretty skillful analysis, our fight analysis. We just wanted to see, what you think. Like, who would win in a fist fight? Pete Buttigieg or Kamala Harris? And it's a genuine question. I envision them walking off of a stage. Like, if that would have happened on the campaign truck, a little catty. Tension's gonna get a little high. Gonna have some nails being ripped off and some things, some dare I say, weave pull. I don't know.
You think Mayor Pete got a little piece going on? Got him a little toupee.
Hey man, I ain't here to judge.
A little toupe.
I'm just saying, but there would have been a point walking off that stage where they kind of thought that they were clear, but maybe they were just reckless. Went behind the backdrop, and I'm telling you,
started
just
open hand
all
slapping,
out.
pulling,
talking,
scratching.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
A little bit of biting. Maybe somebody loses a chunk of an ear.
I'll say this: Kamala Harris ain't losing that fight. She'll bite his ankle.
She's gonna hold her hand out.
She'll bite his ankle.
She'll hold her hand out like that on his head.
Yeah.
You know, with the kids
and
swinging.
He's like, yeah. Oh, definitely.
Hey,
poor Pete.
Back to the Kimmel thing real quick.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I want to ask you this. Like, at what point?
Ask me.
We're roughly the same age.
You're in your 20s too. Crazy.
You're right.
Go ahead.
At what point did these late night shows? Because you mentioned earlier Letterman, Jay Leno.
Oh, I love Johnny Carson. Come on, guys. Everybody.
Johnny Carson.
Man, that guy was such a gentleman, such a class act, funny. Hey, he still danced on some controversial issues when he joked, but it wasn't mean spirited. It wasn't.
It wasn't his persona.
Yeah.
And Kimmel has made this his persona.
Yeah.
He has
Colbert
made.
too.
Yeah, absolutely. They've made them. They want to be kind of like Bill Maher. Bill Maher,
he's in a
owns
league.
the market.
Man, that dude's in a. Well, Bill Maher is objective. Bill Maher will call out a Democrat on this woke stuff. He's not woke. He's a true Democrat.
And then you can use the John Oliver example. Well, John Oliver is a bleeding liberal, very admittedly so, but that no one's candy coating that. His show is that, and people watch it.
That's a good point. This is the late night show.
Yeah. But Kimmel, Colbert, all these now the other guy, I forget his name, the NBC one.
I don't know.
You know him. Anyway.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon. Fallon's the smart one in the group because he'll dance around it.
He imitates. He does good imitation.
Yeah, but he's like, it ain't worth my career. It ain't worth jumping into this. Or maybe he aligns with some of these values and he's not willing to step all over them.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point. That's a good point.
But he's smart enough to keep his mouth shut. And
Someone
people
is.
like him.
Yeah. Look, I mean, his show has at least the vibe of entertainment. You know
if I
what I
want
mean?
news, I'll go watch CNN or Fox.
Well, if you want the news, if you want good, sure, if you want to be
Not
informed,
CNN.
if you want to be informed, you know what to do. You just tune into the Josh Guillory show,
Absolutely.
my dear friends, and we can help each other grow. That's what we do each and every single day. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in and joining us and viewing us. We certainly appreciate you. Be careful out there.